The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, has found hints of what might be human-like activity way out there, which gets us closer to figuring out if we're the only ones in the universe. People have always been on the lookout for alien life, and it's been the subject of tons of books and ideas. We seem to be wired to wonder about our spot in the universe and whether we're alone, pushing us to seek out company, maybe even from other worldly beings. We're inching closer to answers we really want. But are these answers what we're really after? Or is there something bigger going on? Back in 2021, the JWST brought up a cool idea. Could our future telescope spot artificial lights on a planet like Proxima B? This planet, which is closest to Earth, is in the livable zone of Proxima Centauri, our nearest star neighbor, about 4.25 light-years away. People thought Proxima B might be tightly locked like our moon, meaning one side always faces its star. This led to thinking that an advanced group on Proxima B could move heat and power from the day side to the night side using solar panels. A paper written by Madison Lingam and others suggested that if Proxima B's dayside was covered in solar panels, future telescopes could see it. Now, in 2024, the JWST's improved sensitivity and abilities could help us check out the chances of artificial light or livable conditions on planets like Proxima B. This could send humanity forward in a big way. But before we get into what this means, let's look at how this became possible. The James Webb Space Telescope mission keeps looking into the mysteries of Proxima Centauri B, a key study subject. Throughout history, humans have always looked for answers to basic questions about the universe, our existence, and our fate. These big, tough questions have fueled our curiosity since we became aware. With how fast tech is growing, are we any closer to solving these old mysteries? A philosopher might say we're just starting to grasp the universe and ourselves, but astronomers are always eager to share new space finds with the tools they have. These improvements might not always grab the public's eye, but they're huge steps for humans. As we keep pushing our searches, now with the world at our fingertips, we're ready to explore space like never before. A key way we're checking out the universe is with things like the JWST. Built on what we've learned from space exploration, this tool is set to answer basic questions about where we fit in the cosmos. It's already giving us insight into possible life beyond our solar system with the recent finding of possible artificial light on Proxima B, a planet light-years away. Proxima B, also known as Proxima Centauri B, is a land-like exoplanet that goes around an type star. These planets are usually bigger than Earth but lighter than ice giants like Neptune or Uranus, making them unique. We still have a lot to learn about Proxima B, but this is a big step in understanding our place in space. The first possible sign of exoplanets came in 1978, but it didn't get much attention back then. But in 1992, the first exoplanet was actually found, stunning scientists and starting more study. Since then, many other exoplanets have been verified with a notable example in 2003. As of April 1, 2024, there are 5,653 confirmed exoplanets in 4,161 planetary systems, with 196 systems having more than one planet. These finds are mainly linked to MIPE stars, also called red dwarfs. Red dwarfs are small stars on the main sequence of the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, making them more common in the Milky Way. than other stars. But because they don't give off much light, it's harder to watch them. Red dwarfs are named based on temperature and size, usually called M dwarfs. These stars have temperatures around 3,900 Kelvin, giving them different features. Proxima B is thought to be about 1.07 times the mass of Earth. It circles its star in just 11.2 Earth days compared to our 365.25 day orbit. This gives you an idea of how big Proxima Centauri is. The star itself is quite dim, giving off only 0.16% of the Sun's light in the visible spectrum. It's even dimmer, giving off only about 0.056% of the Sun's light. Most of its energy, over 85%, is in the form of infrared radiation, and it orbits about 0.04856 astronomical units from its star. The finding of Proxima B was announced in 2016, making people wonder why this exoplanet is so interesting. One main reason is that Proxima B is the closest exoplanet to our Sun, just 4.2 light years away. While this is far by our standards, it's not much in space terms. Proxima B is part of the Alpha Centauri system, a 3-star system. Even though its star isn't bright, it's still a big deal for astronomers. The Proxima Centauri system is one of the brighter stars in the night sky after Sirius and Alpha Centauri. What's really interesting about Proxima B is whether it could have life. It's in the livable zone of its star, making astronomers want to explore its potential. This is where the JWST comes in. The telescope aims to find light from the first stars and galaxies after the Big Bang, study how galaxies form and change, understand how stars and planets form, and look into planetary systems and the start of life. As the JWST keeps exploring exoplanets like Proxima B, we get closer to these goals. Looking for alien life, especially intelligent life, is a big part of space exploration. The hunt for signals from alien groups comes from our own curiosity and wanting to understand everything. It's often compared to a space treasure hunt where, instead of gold, we're looking for electromagnetic signals, possible messages from groups far beyond our understanding. As we keep pushing our search for alien intelligence, finding artificial light or other signs of life on planets like Proxima B would be important. These finds would not only change how we see space, but also change our place in the universe. The idea that we're not alone could change everything, from how we see ourselves to our future on Earth. If we found signs of intelligent life on another planet, it would be huge, like when we first walked on the moon. It would start a new chapter in our space exploration where we're no longer the only aware species in the cosmos. In conclusion, what's next for the James Webb Telescope? The search for alien intelligence is about more than just finding other groups. It's about understanding our spot in the universe. It's about asking big questions. How did the universe start? Are there other forms of life? What's our fate? These questions drive scientists, astronomers, and explorers who are pushing what we know. Finding life beyond Earth is about finding the true meaning of existence, the start of life, and the chance for life to grow in space. Each new find, no matter how small, gets us closer to understanding our place in the universe. With the James Webb Space Telescope leading the way, we're set to make big changes in how we see the universe for years to come. As we continue to explore and push human knowledge, we should remember that the Exploration itself is as important as the end result. Each find is a step forward in understanding the universe and our place in it. The search for alien life is about more than just answers. It's about the joy of finding out and the thrill of the unknown. So, as we're about to learn new things about space, it's clear that looking for knowledge is far. Before we talk about what this all means, it's good to know how we got here. The JWST mission keeps checking out Proxima B, which has been a big focus for a while. People have always tried to answer big questions about the universe, where we came from, and what's going to happen to us. This curiosity has been with us since we became aware of things. With tech getting better so fast, are we any closer to solving these mysteries? Philosopher might say we still don't know much about the universe or ourselves, but astronomers are excited to share what they found with new tools. Even if most people don't notice these improvements, they're big steps for humans. We can now explore space in ways we never thought possible. One of the main ways we're checking out the universe is with tools like the JWST. It's based on what we've already done in space and is meant to answer basic questions about where we fit in. It's already giving us hints about life beyond our solar system, like finding possible lights made by someone on Proxima B, which is far away. Proxima B, also known as Proxima Centauri B, is a planet that's like Earth but bigger than icy planets like Neptune or Uranus. We still have a lot to learn about Proxima B, but this is a good move in trying to figure out our spot in the universe. The first possible sign of planets outside our solar system was in 1978, but nobody paid much attention then. It wasn't until 1992 that we actually found one, which surprised scientists and started more research. Since then, we found many more. As of April 1, 2024, we've confirmed 5,653 planets outside our solar system in 4,161 systems, with 196 of them having more than one planet. These new planets are usually found around small stars called red dwarfs. There are more red dwarfs in the Milky Way than other types of stars, but they're not as bright, so it's harder to see them. Red dwarfs are named based on their temperature and size. They're usually around 3,900 Kelvin, which gives them certain features. Proxima B is about 1.07 times the size of Earth. It goes around its star in just 11.22 Earth days, which tells you how small its star, Proxima Centauri, is. The star itself is pretty dim, giving off only 0.16% of the sun's light in the part we can see. Most of its energy, over 85%, is in the form of infrared radiation. It orbits about 0.04856 astronomical units from its star. The find of Proxima B was announced in 2016. One of the main reasons people are so interested is that it's the closest planet we know of outside our solar system, just 4.2 light-years away. That's far for us, but close in space terms. Proxima B is part of the Alpha Centauri system, which has 3 stars. Even though its star isn't bright, it's still a big deal for astronomers. The Proxima Centauri system is one of the brightest stars we can see at night. What's really interesting about Proxima B is that it might be able to support life. It's in the area where liquid water could exist on the surface, which has made astronomers want to check it. This is where the JWST comes in. The telescope is meant to look for light from when the first stars and galaxies formed after the Big Bang, study how Galaxies form and change, understand how. Stars and planets are made, and check out planetary systems and where life comes from. As the JWST keeps exploring planets like Proxima B, we're getting closer to reaching these goals. Looking for life outside Earth, especially intelligent life, is a big thing in space plans. The search for signals from other civilizations comes from our natural curiosity to figure out everything. It's like a treasure hunt to find whispers from groups way beyond what we know now. If we find lights or other signs of life on planets like Proxima B, it would be a big deal. It would change how we see the universe and our place in it. The idea that we're not alone could change everything from how we see ourselves to what we do on Earth. If we found proof of smart life on another planet, it would be like landing on the moon. It would start a new part of our space trips where humans aren't the only ones. The search for life is about more than just finding others. It's about understanding our spot in everything. It's about asking big questions. Where did the universe come from? Are there other life forms? What's going to happen to us? These questions drive scientists and explorers. In the end, looking for life beyond Earth is about finding out what existence really is, where life starts, and where it can grow. Each new find brings us closer to knowing our own place in the universe. With the James Webb Space Telescope leading the way, we're ready to make discoveries that will shape how we see the universe. As we keep discovering and pushing the limits, we should remember that the trip is just as important as getting there. Each new thing we find is a step in understanding the universe and where we fit in. It's about the fun of finding the unknown. We're about to learn new things about